Good afternoon, people. For today's video, we're going to be testing out each of the 4 new alien weapons. The reason I wanted to test them out is because there have been some changes made since yesterday's update. So yeah, basically what we're going to do is we're going to use the same perks that we used when we reviewed it. And we're also going to use the same loadouts, and we're going to see how much damage we deal. We're also going to see which perks work and which ones don't. And we'll also test the Discharger out against the Storm King. Before we get started, I did want to point a couple things out with the new 6th perks. The one that says damage dealt to enemies below 15% health will immediately kill them is still bugged. So you may want to avoid using that one until they fix it. And they also fixed the one that says each hit applies a stack of slow. When an enemy reaches 10 stacks, they are frozen for 3 seconds. This used to include any type of hit, whether it was a hit from an ability or a trap, but it looks like it was fixed with yesterday's update. So now it only applies when the Pulse Pounder deals the hit. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to point out when it comes to these 6 perks. When it comes to the one that says if this weapon hits an enemy, your shield is replenished. That one I believe is still bugged as well because we weren't getting 20% max shields for 8 seconds. That's all I wanted to say when it comes to the 6 perks. But yeah, the first weapon we're going to try out is the Pulse Pounder. Here are all of the possible perks that you could put on it. Nothing was changed there. So I don't believe it's going to perform any different. But yeah, these are the perks we used when we reviewed it. And here's the loadout we used when we reviewed it. $460,000, which is exactly the same amount of damage we did last time. So yeah, nothing's really changed when it comes to the Pulse Pounder. Fire rate does work. Here's what the normal fire rate looks like. Here's the one with a fire rate perk on it. So that works. Reload speed perk also works. Here's the normal reload speed. And here's the one that has a reload speed perk. Definitely a lot faster. And if you look at the magazine size, you can see that also works as well. So the Pulse Pounder works exactly as it did before this week's update. I was kind of hoping they would buff it. Alright, next weapon we're going to try out is the Shooting Star. We are going to use the same perks as last time, which are the perks we currently have selected. And here's the loadout we used when we reviewed the Shooting Star. The first thing I want to do before we test out the damage on the Shooting Star is I want to double check and make sure that reload speed and magazine size actually work. So it was 39 ammo last time, right? I'm at 1327 right now. And basically we're going to shoot it, see how much ammo it uses, because this is the one that has the increased magazine size. So it should use more than 39 ammo, basically. So let's go and shoot it and see how much we use. Alright, and with the 1288, that's still 39 though, right? I don't think magazine size works, bro. 1249 to 12. Yeah, it's still 39 ammo. Yeah, magazine size still doesn't work on Shooting Star. Let's try reload speed. Here's the regular reload. And here's the one with reload speed. 1, 2. Yeah, I don't think reload speed works either. So neither of those perks work on the Shooting Star, unfortunately. It looks like they did make some steps towards fixing it though. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up on stream so y'all can see. It was a tweet from Archer. It says the Shooting Star is now fixed and is an overheat weapon. So I think it's correctly classified. It just doesn't have the correct perks on it. It should have cooling rate and heat capacity instead of magazine size and reload speed. So that's why I think the perks still don't work. Apparently it has been categorized correctly with yesterday's update. I could try shooting it. Oh, what? Look at this, people. Don't ask me what the hell this is, but what the hell is this? Am I gonna have to deal with this for the rest of the
stream?
Bro, it's still attached.
Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything to the husk.
See, I'm just trying to test the weapons here at Epic. I didn't ask for this. Alright, what if I go on hoverboard? Will that fix it? I can still hear it. Oh my goodness.
That is such
Bro,
a
I'm
weird...
all the way across the map. Oh,
that is such a weird...
Maybe.
That is a weird graphic anomaly.
Oh, I think I fixed it. Oh, we're good now. Okay. So yeah, there's the Shooting Star after the update. Yeah, they need to fix that though. They didn't really give us a timetable as to when they'll fix those perks. on the shooting star. But I would assume as soon as they add cooling rate and heat capacity, then those perks will work, like reload speed and magazine size. You may just want to avoid using those perks until they add the correct ones, but it doesn't look like they work after yesterday's update. Shoot. Yeah, we were dealing about 110, 120,000 damage right there, which is very similar to the amount of damage we did before. Next up, we have the Plasmatic Discharger, and we're actually going to test a few different things in regards to this. The perks do work on it now. Before, they used to not work. Believe it or not, it actually deals more damage now compared to before yesterday's update. Probably be better to use Demolitionist Penny or 8-bit Demo, but we're just going to use the same loadout just to compare damage. Let me go ahead and switch that. It was the Breakbeat loadout. Oh my god, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I did. I could try shooting it again.
Oh, it didn't do anything.
Nope. So yeah, after yesterday's update, looks like Discharger will no longer work on the Storm King's horns.
Hit him with your pickaxe.
So let's go ahead and shoot it. Just to show it doesn't really do what it used to do. It's still a good weapon to use on the Storm King though, and you'll see here shortly. Oh, you got it, Red?
Oh shoot, too high.
Let's help him out here. Just grab the first one we see. But I would still recommend using it for the Storm King, at least for the final phase, because look what happens when we shoot him with it. Look at his health. Look, it just deletes him. He gets melted. Butter. I can't believe it's not the Storm King. Last up, we're going to test out the Plasmatic Discharger. And first, I want to see how much damage we deal against them and compare that to how much damage we dealt when we did the review last week.
Target located. Drop the Atlas
Oh,
on
he
the
just
target
survived
when
my
you're ready.
shockwave, bro. Whatever. See, it was... Wait, was that 1.2 million? Hold on, bro. Hold on. It looks like we did deal a lot more damage on the Plasmatic Discharger. When we reviewed it last time, we were dealing 205,000 damage every time it ticked. But it looked like we just did 1.2 million damage. And we killed him within like less than a second. So I'm pretty sure the damage has increased. And it does look like the perks work on this. Or at least the crit damage and damage perks work on it. They did mention on Reddit that they were going to increase the amount of ammo used per shot. Make it similar to the Noble Launcher. But as of right now, it looks like it still only uses 3. Yep. So they haven't fixed the ammo count, which is good for us. And the second thing I want to test out is the duration. So normally it lasts 3 seconds when you shoot at any other object. Yeah, about 3 seconds. And it used to last 20 seconds when you shoot at a player built structure. Now we're going to see how long it lasts on player built structures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 seconds. So it is still good to shoot at player structures because it does increase the duration by about 5 seconds. So it doesn't look like they totally fixed that. So not as good as 20 seconds, but still better than 3. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that they kept it at 8 seconds, especially if you're going to increase the amount of ammo it costs. Shoot, we're almost done with the video, people. And that's pretty cool. It still doesn't have a magazine size perk. So we don't need to test magazine size. What about reload speed? Should we try that real quick for the video? Red just kicked me in the back of my head. Y'all see that?
You know, it's good that White Streams is here, because I was building out my other account Endurance. And I was gonna use his UFO.
He just said he's gonna report you. And he just said he was glad she was here, White Streams. Report it.
What's up with that?
Oh, you're glad I'm here? Report it. Like, okay, if you look at the bottom, you see how it says 3? And when I tap the reload button, I'm not even going to press it. I'm just going to tap it. It just, boom, 6. So you can't even test reload, can
Yeah,
we?
there's no point. No.
Yeah, there's no point. Oh shit. Okay, I may have just wasted 5 minutes there. And that's without reload speed perks. Now we're gonna try it with this one. It's pretty much gonna be the same thing. You tap it and it jumps to 6. So no point in using reload speed. Try it one more time just to make sure. Okay, that was 830,000 damage. So it's definitely dealing way more damage than it did before. I know the discharger sort of got nerfed when it comes to the duration and it no longer works on horns, but it also sort of got a buff. And they didn't completely nerf the duration. It still lasts a little bit longer when you shoot on player built structures. It looks like the Plasmatic Discharger is more powerful now than it was before. According to their post on Reddit, they do plan on continuing to make some more changes to it. We'll be sure to keep you all updated whenever they do. And the last weapon we're going to take a look at is the third rail sniper rifle. But the perks we're going to use while we test it are the same perks from the review. So we're going to have 2 crit damages, a damage to miss monsters and bosses. And again, I know this 6 perk doesn't work, but since we used this one during the review and I want to compare our damage numbers, we're going to go ahead and use it again. But I would definitely avoid trying to use this 6 perk until they fix it. And here's the loadout we're going to use while we test it, which is the same one from the review. I thought her sweater said NNN. I was about to say, it is November. It's appropriate. It is the season. She got the No Nut November sweater. $2.4 million. So it's like we actually did a little bit more damage this time compared to last time. But it wasn't a whole lot. Like it went from 2.3 to 2.4. Somebody said the fire rate perk works on it now. So we're going to check that out and see if it actually does. 1, 2. Let's try this one. 1, 2. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I don't see a huge difference there. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Same.
We can try fully charging though. 1, 2, 3, go. Yep. So I don't think fire rate works on the sniper either. Yeah, a lot of the perks still don't work, people. But yeah, I think that sums up everything we're gonna go over for this one. Big shout out to Red and everybody on Twitch who joined our video today and helped out. I appreciate y'all. Also, big shout out to everybody who uses creator code A1. Anyways, I hope y'all have a wonderful day and thanks for watching.